Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe and click on the bell right next to it so you get notified every single time that I post a new video. So I normally say that at the end of my videos, but I think I'm gonna start saying it now, like in the intros, just so you guys don't forget to subscribe. We are almost at 900k. Yay! So as you guys read in the title, me and Alex are about to go grab some food. I am obviously already in the car. I am just waiting for him, and I got ready today for the vlog, and then also later I want to go live with you guys on Facebook to do ceviche. So if you guys don't already follow me on there, search on Facebook Let's Do Makeup, and I do go live on there once, sometimes twice a week, just to hang out with you guys. So I'm excited we get to leave the house, even though it's just, you know, to be in the car and go grab some drive-through food. But we have been stuck at home, like I'm sure most of us have. I was craving Panda Express. I've been craving Panda Express, like the whole noodles, and eating it on camera. I don't know why. I love eating like noodles, and I love watching people eat noodles. I was debating on what we could go grab to eat, like a drive-through place, and then I thought about Panda Express. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. So before Alex gets here and we take off to conquer the world, I do want to tell you guys this video is sponsored by Current. So Current is a mobile bank with a Visa debit card that gets you paid up to 2 days faster. Also gives you free overdraft up to $100 with no hidden fees. So my favorite part, if you are currently getting paid on a Friday, you will now be getting paid on a Wednesday when you transfer your direct deposit to Current. Now let me repeat that. You get free overdraft up to $100. That means if you spend over your balance, you will not get charged any fees and your card will not be declined. So Current also has over 55,000 free ATMs, and depositing a check is as simple as taking a picture with your camera. Current is a real bank account, not a prepaid card, so it works with Google Pay, Apple Pay, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. You can even instantly send money for free using your Current tag. Also, something else that I love about Current is it will notify you every single time that you spend, so it makes it easier for you to save, and you're also able to pause your card by just going into the app. So if I happen to misplace or cannot find the card, I simply go into my app and instantly pause my card. You don't have to be 18 to get an account with Current. It literally takes 2 minutes, just 2 minutes to sign up to Current, and they will be shipping you your card for free. I will be leaving the link down below so you guys can go ahead and sign up to Current. And thank you Current for sponsoring this video. So first of all, I'm wearing this one new lipstick, and it made my lips kind of like crusty from right here. Do you see it? I barely just realized it like after I talked to you guys in the beginning, and I realized like it looks like, you know what I mean, like cuando se te junta aquí. You probably don't know because you obviously don't wear lipstick. So if you guys catch that throughout the video, just disregard.
Like all it.
What?
Covered in lipstick. So
yesterday, yeah, today's Tuesday. I don't know why I keep thinking today's Monday. I feel like every day feels like the same day. Like every day feels like Monday, and then every day feels like Thursday, Friday. Hello. Today's Tuesday, so on Sunday I woke up with like a sore throat kinda, which is really, really rare. Fun fact about me, I never get sick, guys. Like I kid you not, like once, maybe twice a year I'm sick. And
I get sick. This is my time of the year where I get sick from my throat. Like,
isn't it like in the winter for you?
Kind of in the winter where it's starting to, no, like where it's already leaving winter, starting to turn spring. But I feel like this time period right now, a lot of people get bad allergies because of the everything, the weather's changing, and like the pollen and stuff. Like a lot of people start getting really bad allergies. A week before her, I was actually suffering from my allergies too. Kind of the same symptoms, just super leaky nose and like an itchy throat. I've
never had allergies, like never, but I realized that this was allergies, maybe like with a really, really soft cold. So once I started getting like my runny nose and my throat hurt only the first night, I was like, oh my god, like I'm starting to freak out and like thinking crazy things. But then it turned out to just be allergies, and I figured because that one night, yesterday night, I was super itchy, like like I don't know how to explain it, like I was just super itchy, my nose was just running, and I kept sneezing, and then my throat didn't hurt anymore. And today I woke up like so much better, pretty much I feel back to normal. I just still have a little bit of a runny nose, and I'll sneeze here and there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it is allergies, but like everything else, like my body wise and stuff, I feel good. So thank God, because I obviously take care of the baby all day, so I was like really scared, you know, to get him sick. So yeah, I feel good now. So that's why we decided to record today, because we were gonna record yesterday. We were supposed to record this yesterday and go live yesterday, but I was like not feeling it. My energy was like so low, so I was like, no, I'd rather just save it for today. And initially, like I was telling you guys, I don't know if I already said this, but I wanted to do this video by myself, and then I decided to actually do it with Alex, since me and him don't do much. Literally, we just hang out. Obviously, like most of us, I'm sure, we just hang out in the house all day. So right now we're like, we get to go outside and like come for food, and he's about to order for me. Let me see if you know my order by memory.
What can I get for you today?
Can I get a plate?
Fried rice or chow mein?
Chow mein.
Mami, ¿qué tú quieres?
Another plate with fried rice?
Yeah.
I thought Alex was not gonna eat with me. I was only gonna eat, but he ordered food too, so I guess we're both gonna eat. Therefore, I must part. I first want to see what my fortune says, though. I love these little cookies. Like, I don't know why, I'm always really intrigued by them. But I won't open more than one, because I feel like if you read more than one cookie, do you know it cancels like the fortune of the first cookie?
What would you do if I told you that I don't believe in fortune cookies?
Just kidding. I kind of, not that I believe in them. Like, I do not believe horoscopes or all of that. Like, neither me and Alex are like
superstitions.
Yeah, we're not superstitious at all like that. But when it comes to these, like, I don't know, I just find them a little bit interesting. Guys, there's like a long live line at drive-thru right now.
I was telling her on the way over here, I was like, I bet it's gonna be popping, but
¿Te llevas lonqueta?
and she was like, no one's gonna be there. I'm like, yeah, literally, because nobody can get off anymore. Like, everyone's trying to get food right now. And then we're right across from Best Buy, and Best Buy is popping for some reason. I have a friend that works at Best Buy, and they're not letting anybody into the store. All they're doing is like people are ordering stuff online, and then they're
really?
Yeah, they're picking up like curbside. But I'm like, that's crazy. Like, how many people? I don't know. It's just crazy to me that there's so many people showing up.
I guess because there's not much to do. People are like buying Xboxes, TVs,
laptops, and all that
Wait,
stuff.
what? Anyways, mine says your next decision will deliver unexpected happiness.
You're pregnant.
You wish. So on our way to our parking spot, I was like, babe, so what can we talk about? And we don't want to do a Q&A because we already did one. Did we do one last
We
week?
did a long time ago while you were pregnant last summer.
Oh yeah, and Q&As are actually.
We should do an updated Q&A actually.
Well, I was about to say that. I've been meaning, or I want to do like every year do a Q&A. So which I think we're like 4 months due from our next one. So we will eventually do like another Q&A. But our last one was when I was pregnant, huh? So yeah, we didn't want to do like a Q&A, just kind of chit chat with you guys. So we wanted topics. So I actually went on my Instagram and I told you guys to ask us things or like scenarios on what we would do if we were in that situation. A lot of people, I don't know if it's the way that I worded it, didn't get it. Somebody said go shopping, and then somebody said future plans, and I was like, what? So I'm just gonna go in, we're gonna talk, and then just mukbang with you guys. This video I will probably edit it because Alex does not like to edit or watch people eat, which I actually enjoy it. I love it.
Loves that stuff. I don't know if this is mine though. Is yours? I just can't do it. Like I can't, even if it's Leslie, like my whole ass girlfriend that I live with and see eat every single day. We eat together. I just, when it comes to like watching it in person, like on a video, hearing it through your headphones or whatever, and like editing it, I just can't do it. Like I can't, like her, like anybody in general, like just chewing or crunching is just not
yeah, es empieza a poner de malas like when he edits videos of me eating, which I get it because I feel like not everybody likes to. Like,
I feel like that's something that that's one of those things that a lot of people hate and a lot of people like. So there's a lot of people like Leslie who love to watch other people and hear other people eat. And there's people like me who I just can't stand it.
I like it, especially like hot noodles. So I actually got some, what is it called? Kung Pao chicken and some chow mein noodles.
And I got the orange chicken with the rice. We don't do the noodles, guys. We just do orange chicken.
And some sriracha sauce. Normally I always get the bowl. I feel like the bowl me llena pretty good, but today for the sake of this being a little mukbang moment, I actually got the whole plate. So yeah, let me go on here and then we'll probably just answer like 2 or 3 since some of these can be like a little bit more elaborated. Somebody said, I told my parents that I had to work on a Saturday night, but I actually went to party and my truck got stuck in the mud and I couldn't get it out. What would you do?
Damn.
That's actually happened to me when I was like barely dating Alex. Do you remember? I left his house like at Are you okay?
What the fuck?
My parents were sleeping actually, and I was leaving Alex's house back in the day. He obviously lived with his parents. I lived with my parents. So I was going back home at 2 in the morning, and I had snuck out to come see Alex. And yes, I was already like 23 at the moment, but my parents were so strict on curfew, and they didn't care how old I was. I had to be I had to be out of the house for me to not have a curfew. So yeah, me quedé tirada because I hit a curve and I called Alex. I'm like, fuck, what do I do? It was
like 3 in the morning.
Alex went for me. He took me home, but I had to leave my car there.
Yeah, you told your dad till the next morning, I think.
Yeah, and then well, my dad obviously found out.
And I went to go pick up your car the next morning and change the tire.
Yeah.
Boyfriend goals.
Wait, so what would you do if you were her?
If I was her, I would have, obviously, first thing, have somebody there at the party try and help me. Like, yo, I'm stuck. If there's absolutely not anybody in the world that can't help me and can't come and help me or whatever.
Anybody in the world, though.
Yeah, like if there's nobody at the party or a friend that I could call to help me, I would just call my parents. Yeah. I think that's the best thing you could always do. Like, I mean, obviously, if you're in a situation like that where you have no other option, I mean, the best thing you could do is call your parents. What's the worst thing? Like, yeah, they're gonna get mad at you and
yeah, we're probably
regañar, and that's it.
La bailada ya nadie te la quita. So I would first try and like convince somebody at the party though, and then if not, like I guess call your parents. But either way, I feel like with guys, and I know because obviously I have a brother, parents are so much easygoing with guys. Like even with his sister, like they're so much more stricter on his sister, and they're so much more stricter on me as a girl than on guys. I feel like for the most part, like all households are like that. Comment down below if you agree. Like parents are
a lot of Mexican households
are just so much more stricter on girls for obvious reasons than on guys.
Yeah, like that. Like I never struggled. Like I used to tell my parents, like, yo, Dad, I'm going to a party in high school. Like, I'll be home at whatever time. My parents always knew where I was at, so I never really had problems like that when I was younger.
Yeah, well, my parents didn't always know where I was at, though, but because they were super strict, so I couldn't just tell them where I was at all the time. Okay, this next one, basically what would me and Alex do, how to tell a guy you're not interested anymore. I kept being flirty. So she was just trying to have some fun, and then I guess he took it too serious for flirting. Just ghost him.
For real. The best thing to do in that situation is tell him straight up.
Yeah.
Because it's super annoying to, like, have to put up with, like, a fake relationship.
Yeah, because you feel bad for them.
Yeah. So I think the best thing to do is just be, like, straight up. Like, hey, you know, in the nicest way possible, too.
Like, hey, sorry you took it that way, but...
Always tell the truth.
My in-laws do not get along. They're always criticándote. As a person and as a mother.
Her and her in-laws don't get along?
Yeah. So her parents and his parents don't get along, and then her in-laws are always criticándola, like, as a person. Basically, her suegros don't like her.
That's tough, honestly. I couldn't imagine what that's like. That must be hard because, like, mine and Leslie's parents, like, they get along very well. And, like, we hang out together all the time. We have got enough ties. If that was you, I mean, what would you do? Like, if my parents were always criticizing you?
I feel like I wouldn't put up with it. Thankfully, we're not in that situation, but, like, if they were rude towards me, or if my parents were rude towards him, I feel like you wouldn't put up with it either, right? I feel like as much as I love Alex, like, if his parents don't respect me, like, I would just not have any relationship with his parents, because the relationship is between me and Alex. Of course, it's like a big plus, and who doesn't want to get along with their suegros, you know? But if it does come to that point, because I know some people are like, no, like, I have to put up with the disrespect because it's his parents. Personally, I'm like, no, like, I wouldn't put up with it, which would suck, you know? Like,
I wouldn't let you either, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like your partner should defend you and be on your side, because it's even in the Bible that, like, once you leave your parents' house, like, you actually now belong to your partner, now not to your parents, you know? Overall, it's just a shitty situation, because of course you love your parents, so that must suck, but personally, we wouldn't put up with it, right? You agree? Oh.
I agree.
Me and my partner do not agree on some parenting things. How can we deal with that? So first of all, let me just say that me and Alex are not Dr. Phil's, okay? This is just like how we would go about it. Right now, baby G is literally so tiny that we don't ever really disagree on anything, because there's not really much parenting to do yet. But I feel like eventually, like, in any relationship, like, it's gonna come to the point where he's gonna do something que a mí no me va a gustar, and I'm gonna do something que a él no le va a gustar. And we're gonna box it out.
Yeah, I think there.
Yeah.
It's just all about coming to, like, an agreement. Obviously, like, you both come from different families, correct? A lot of, like, things that we were raised in is pretty similar, but still, like, at the end of the day, every family and every person is different.
Yeah.
So you were raised completely different from the way I was raised, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, we are always going to have
disagreements.
Disagreements and parenting, like, things that we're not going to agree with.
Because we were raised differently.
Because we were raised differently, exactly. So I think there, it's okay to disagree. I mean, as long as you're not freaking literally ruining your relationship over it, but as long as you disagree and you say, hey, look, I don't agree with the way you did that.
But what if you're aferrado that you think it should be done? That's what you're saying, like, we should come to an agreement.
Yeah,
right?
We should come to an agreement. So it's just say, like,
what would you do if you are so annoyed at your boyfriend's house and not knowing how to tell him that you want to go home without sounding rude? Just text him. Right?
I feel like we've done that. I mean, not that we're annoyed, but you're just like, oh, like, I'm tired of being here already. Like, it's the best way.
I feel like saying it with your mouth, like,
sounds rude.
Yeah, it does sound rude, like,
regardless, like, even if you're not trying to be rude.
Yeah, it's like, ya nos vamos a ir, like, okay, sorry, you know? So yeah, text.
Text, that's the best thing you can do.
What would you do if your best friend changed you for another person? Well, I told you guys on my blog, fun fact, I've had the same best friend since, like, my freshman year in high school. But I feel like even, like, at some point we all kind of grow out of relationship. So if your best friend left you for another best friend,
I just feel like
I feel like guys don't care, that's why.
I mean, the older we get, like Leslie said, you eventually start growing out of relationships, you know what I'm saying? It's not like when you were in high school that you would literally call each other for every single little thing. Like, once you get older and you're in your own life,
you drift apart.
Yeah, you kind of drift apart, and you start meeting more people. You start meeting more friends. They start meeting more friends. But I mean, even though, like, down at heart, you are still best friends. So I think it's not a big deal. Like, if somebody would replace me, like my best friend or whatever.
I feel like the older you get, these questions just sound sillier and sillier. Like the whole best friend things, like. Because it comes up to a point where you're so grown that you're not gonna care, like, oh, you're his best friend. No, I was your best friend. I feel like that's more like like middle school stuff, like you take those things too hard. But once you're older, you have kids, you have like your partner and stuff. Like friends are friends and best friends are best friends, but you're not gonna be hurt over your best friend having another best friend, you know. From she who should not be mentioned. So I'm living with my baby daddy's mom, and she wants to claim my son on her taxes and only gives us $100 for him when she gets $3,800 for him, and gets mad because I want to get more from it. So basically they live with the parents, and the mom wants to claim the son and only give him $100.
She claimed him, right?
Yeah.
And she got the $3,000 back, like an income tax.
Yeah.
And only gave her $100.
And only gave her $100, but the son is obviously hers. That one, I feel like that one can get a little tricky, just because I would need to know who pays all the bills right now, who pays all the gas, who pays all the utilities, who pays all the groceries. Like, if you, this is just my opinion, if you are living from his, or it's his parents, right? Yeah. If you are living off his parents, then yeah, honestly, they're in a way.
That's a tough.
Yeah, in a way, they're if they pay for everything and they basically mantener you and your kid, then the least I would do is like, yeah, you know, keep these $3,000 is the least I can give you.
Because at the end of the day, it's going to you and your son anyways, because you live there.
Yeah, and I feel like it's the least you can do for like
pay that.
Yeah, for you living off them. But if you have your own job, you literally pay for everything. You kind of just live there.
Like a roommate.
Yeah, like a roommate thing. Then that's a little messed up from the mom. But I don't know. So I guess that one we need a little more details. So he said, when you're friends with a couple and they both tell you their relationship problems and they both cheat on each other. So it's like, you get it, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Like if I'm friends with the girl and the boy and they both tell me their problems and like I'm equally friends with both of them, oh, that's really tough. I think I would just like stay, como se dice, like a closed seal, like a caja.
I mean, if they're both doing the exact same thing to each other,
like
then,
I wouldn't feel bad for either one.
I mean, you're not a therapist. You're not gonna sit there and be like, all right, both of you sit down and fucking tell me your problems right now. Like,
I would
let's
just
fucking fix these problems right now. Like, it was the other way around where, oh, you're best friends with the girl.
Yeah.
And you know, hear stories about the guy that he's out cheating behind her back, and of course you're gonna tell her because
that's your best friend. Yeah.
But then when it's both of them that are your friends, then that's
yeah, I would just listen to her like, oh, a poco sí, and then listen to him like, a poco sí, and like just keep it to myself till they both eventually find out. And like, I mean, they were both in the wrong, so just keep the secrets.
Keep the secret.
Yeah, girl, keep the secrets.
Ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente.
Okay, last one and we shall go. What would you guys do if your friend or best friend is in a toxic relationship? Would you help?
I've been there.
I've been there too.
We both been there.
Yeah.
And not too long ago either.
True, recent.
Yeah,
they're both currently single. We will leave their Instagrams down below. Just kidding. And they really are both single though. They both just left toxic relationships. But anyways, well, you want to answer first?
I feel like you don't try and tell somebody how to do it. Like, you don't try to tell somebody how to run their relationship, or not how to run the relationship, but like give them the advice like, you should do this, dude, like da. I feel like you're more like, you know, like if you have a listener, and if you need something, I'm here. And I'm more of like I tried to warn this person, and I tried to tell them, and I tried to, you know, like, you should do this and you should do that, and you don't listen to me. And then, I mean, they didn't listen to me anyways, so the best thing you can do is listen, honestly. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, what he said, he is like that. He's, you know, more the type to be like, I guess, tell them like how it should be. And I'm not like that, just because I feel like when you're in a relationship, especially a toxic relationship, no matter who tells you, no matter how many times they tell you, no matter if your mom, the president tells you like it's bad for you, you need to leave, the person is not going to leave until they want to leave and until they are ready to leave. So me as a best friend, or me as a friend, de que sirve for me to tell you, oh, you're dumb, oh, I can't believe you went back, you know, like the only thing that's going to change now is that my friend is now not going to trust me to tell me her stories because I'm going to judge her, you know. I'm not, now when they do, like in these situations, I do tell them, you know, like, I just hope you know, like, it's really bad, and I hope you know that it's really wrong and stuff. I feel like you can't force anybody to leave a toxic relationship, but you can definitely advise them. Advice for sure helps and stuff, but
yeah, if they need help or if they need something, you're gonna listen. But as far as you trying to tell them how to do it and how to run the relationship, like Leslie said, most cases, most people who are in toxic relationships don't take the advice from anybody, like Leslie said. It could be their parents, it could be freaking, like she said, the president of the United States telling you what to do, and they won't do it till they feel like
they've reached their limit, you know.
Basically, don't settle for a toxic relationship.
Don't settle for a toxic relationship. Wait, open your little thing.
I never open these things. I don't believe
you have to open them with excitement. If not, it's not gonna come true. I got an egg roll and I forgot. I just found it. I'll open it if you want.
Right,
they don't tell me my fortune.
Why would you? No, it's my fortune.
You don't even believe in it.
It says people first, tasks second. AKA, this means that when I get home, I should play Call of Duty.
That does not mean that.
And then worry about what you want me to do second. People first, task second.
And quick editing interruption. Do not forget to download Current. It only takes 2 minutes, and I will leave the link down in the description. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Comment down below any videos that you guys want to see from me and Alex. Now that we are doing the whole quarantine, we want to be uploading a little bit more consistent. These past days I wasn't feeling too good, which is why we had not uploaded. But we hope you guys enjoyed watching. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.